Hello friends, and welcome to another Bluebird Art Studios video. My name is Miss Emma, and today we're going to be painting some flowers with Q-tips. For this project, you're going to need a few things: a selection of paintbrushes, a selection of acrylic paint, Q-tips, construction paper, school glue, a pencil, and a palette to mix some paints on. Let's get started. Alright, now our first step for today's project is going to be to find out where our pot is going to go for the plant that we're painting. So I'm using a separate piece of paper, and I'll make the paper go a bit under halfway up the canvas, and if here's the bottom of the canvas, then we're just going to sketch out where we would cut out our pot. So I'll do a line going inwards, a line at the bottom, and a line going upwards. Now we're going to take this paper and our scissors and begin cutting on these lines. Make sure you have safe scissors and an adult present when you complete this step. Now we have our flower pot. What I'm going to do is make a very light outline of where this flower pot's going to go, and then remove it from the canvas. Now I'm going to take a big brush, mix up some light blue paint, and begin painting in the area outside of our outline. Make sure you get some good coverage here. And it's okay if you go over the outline, just make sure that you have everywhere outside of it painted. Alright, now we'll just let this layer dry. And once your background is about dry, we can go in and start using a light green to make the stems for the flowers. Using our medium brush, we can make some thick strokes going upward in different directions with different levels of green. For this part, I'm letting my paint strokes be a little bit messy and imperfect to add to the style of the art. Now once you have some strokes of leaves and stems, we'll wash our brushes and let this step dry as well. For our next step, we're going to use our glue and make some dots around where we've outlined the base of our planter to go. And I'm just making a few dots at each of the corners and the middle. And now very lightly with clean hands, we can place it on our painting. Now for this next step, I've loosely mixed up some dark and light purple, some pink, some red, all of these colors together. And now I'm just going to take 5 or 6 Q-tips. I'll push them down to make sure they're level. Dab these Q-tips in some of your paint, then bring it to your canvas, and we'll start pressing them down, going up the stems that we've created. Try to rotate your hand as you go so that you're not stamping the Q-tip in the same direction each time. Now if your Q-tips get a bit too much paint on them, you can flip them around and use the other side as well. Make sure to dip them in different parts of your palette so that we have some variation between the different colors of the petals. Also, as you continue through the painting, if you find that you need a smaller stamp, you can take out a few of the Q-tips and continue on to be more precise in what areas you're covering. I'll go in with some dark purple here, and we'll make sure that each of the flowers got enough variation between colors. Now I'll switch to some lighter colors, and we'll just keep layering these onto the flower stalks. Now once you've gotten to this point and have good dimension in colors and shades in all of your flowers, we are done with our project. Thanks for watching, creative friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you've had some fun creating this masterpiece with me today. We would love to see what you've made, so feel free to share your art with us. We'll see you next time, and stay artsy.